Good afternoon to one and all. Today's topic is otomycosis and otosclerosis. First, we're going to see about the otomycosis. This otomycosis, it is a superficial fungal infection limited to the external ear only. Commonest organisms of fungus, Candida albicans, Aspergillus niger, is involved in the disease process. It occurs mostly due to the unhygienic measures and excessive of hot climates. It can result in a stagnation of small spores which are entering into the external ear. Okay, then coming into the clinical features, like all fungal infections, ear is becoming more itchy, then ear pain, stuffed feeling, then you can able to see a discharge with musty color, odor, and ear blockage, grayish white thick debris like a white blotting paper. When take some amount of earbudding cleaning with our normal buds, when you paste under the butter paper, you can able to see the black dots in this condition like this. It is a otoscopic examination. It shows the various spots. You can able to clearly see. Here also a black mass has been seen. This indicates the spores of Aspergillus. Okay. Then coming into the treatment, so normal antifungal treatment is suitable for this otomycosis. Then coming into the otosclerosis, sclerosis means thickening of the bones, especially these middle ear bones, stapes, incus, and malleus. It is also called as otospongiosis. The normal thinness of bone has been lost, so that it become very thick. Okay. Then mostly it affects the adult people. Middle-aged persons are commonly affected. Coming into the pathology, there are two types of pathology you can able to see. First one is a active immature stage. In this stage, the normal bone is replaced by a immature histiocytes and osteoclasts, so that when this bone has been lost its stability, it become unstable, so that it cannot able to perceive the hearing impulses. Okay, the sound which is entering into the ear and it crosses the tympanic membrane, it is not properly perceived because of the instability. Okay, then coming into the mature inactive stage, it is getting more prominent, like a very strong bone. Same kind of problem is occurring, not able to perceive the fine sounds. Sounds are cannot be perceived in this condition. This clinical varieties are histological, stapedial, and combined. Then coming into the clinical features, deafness is more predominant. Conductive deafness is more predominant. In 85% of cases, we can able to see that. Then coming to the most important clinical feature of otosclerosis is para-acousis velci. Patient can able to hear better in noisy surroundings when compared to the normal, because due to that instability of that bone and sclerosis, this filtering of impulses has been imbalanced. So the patient can able to hear in an abnormal sound, they can feel it as a normal one. That is the meaning of para-acousis velci. Tinnitus, it is the most commonest. I already explained that humming sound is called as tinnitus. When vertigo is getting prominent, means the disease progressed into the inner ear portion. In otoscopy, you can able to see a clear tympanic membrane. It shows it doesn't have any pathology at all. In advanced cases, we can able to see that in sclerosis has been extending into the tympanic membrane level. That is seen in the Schwartz sign. The tuning fork test shows conductive deafness. Rinne's test is negative. Weber's test, I already explained in the class. Mostly in disease conditions, it is lateralized to the affected ear. Then pure tone audiometry, there is a recording of sound pitches at what frequency the patient can able to hear. Whether it is a air condition is having defect or bone condition is problem, they will make a curve. Okay, I already explained in this class. The speech audiometry, according to the sound, they are able to clearly discriminate the what kind of words they are pronouncing. They have to discriminate. Okay, that can be tested in this otosclerosis. In case of advanced conditions, speech audiometry plays a vital role. When there is a cochlear involvement, it clearly indicates the problem of otosclerosis. The surgical management, stapedectomy is the only treatment of choice. You will replace the spongy bone by making it a small cartilaginous bone has been replaced in the stapedectomy. Thank you.